What's up, everyone? It's Robert Carrasco with the RC Voice Studio here in Austin, Texas, and online, and now teaching at McCallum High School, the Fine Arts Academy there. Woohoo! Excited about that. So, I was working with some awesome students at McCallum this week. It's my first week there, and I wanted to put an exercise out there for you guys and for everyone to help you find a way to access your high voice in a safe way, and also a way to help get rid of that break between your low voice and your high voice. It's a natural break that everyone has, and guys, we have it a little more than the ladies tend to have it. So this is an exercise that I've done for years. It works. It's super powerful. One of the things that a serious game changer that maybe go from like being an okay singer to someone that could sing just about anything. So it's called the falsetto slide, and it's really, really simple. All you're going to do is find a nice, easy, and lightly breathy head voice, something like wee. If you're not sure how to find one, you could think like your Snoop Doggy Dogg, groovy like a driving movie, baby. Yeah, that's right. Woo. That's kind of like a head voice right there. All right, so all you're going to do is find a nice, easy head voice that's not loud, not powerful feeling. It should feel very almost effortless. And all you're going to do is you're going to start on a higher note and slowly slide down until you reach that break point where you feel your voice wants to switch and break, and you're just going to glide right through it without even trying to add any pressure or any effort to get there. You'll see what I mean. So I'll demonstrate. So the falsetto slide starts like this. You just go As you noticed, it wasn't a loud sound. It was very easy. And as I started to get down, you may have noticed that the sound almost disappeared a little bit. Okay? That was the spot when I felt like, uh-oh, my voice is going to want to make that break that wants to happen. And so what I did was to navigate through that safely and effectively for this exercise is as I started coming down and I started to feel, uh-oh, that break is coming, I backed off on the effort. I almost made the sound just like dissipate into thin air. So there's hardly any sound happening at all. And then when I felt like I was past it, I could kind of just like release a little bit more. Okay? What you're going to notice the first time you do it is you're probably going to do something like this. Whee! All right? That was that break happening. And so what you want to do is when you're about to reach that break, instead of trying to get louder and force through the break, back off. Back off the effort completely until you feel like you just glide right past it. And let your voice just kind of fade away into nothing. That's the secret to it. And I know this is counterintuitive when I say this, and everyone always goes, huh? But the way to strengthen and access your high range and to become powerful in transitioning your voice from low to high and high to low is to actually do this with as little effort as humanly possible. Okay? Because doing something with little effort is actually empowering. That's more efficient. And you can strengthen how to do this with as little effort as possible. I know it sounds kind of weird, but that's the truth of it. All right? So start off, just to recap it, all you have to do is just find a nice, easy, light head voice. And as you approach that break, back off the effort. And just let it fade to nothing. And you can choose different pitches, a higher pitch if you want. All right? And also, if you want to challenge yourself, you start feeling like you're doing this throughout your day and you feel, okay, this is getting easier and easier, then you can challenge yourself by doing like a scale instead. So, notice how I didn't get louder as I went down. I actually backed off the effort and just made it go smoothly and smoothly and smoothly. So if you try doing it with steps like that, it becomes a little more challenging because the tendency is to want to add weight to it as the sound goes down. But your goal here is to not add vocal weight as the sound goes down. In fact, you want to think of it like a feather. Okay? So that coordination is what ultimately turns into power. So the last thing I want to say is this exercise works best if you just repeat it over and over and over again throughout your day. Don't just spend 5 minutes one day and go, oh, I got it. It's one that you want to repeat over and over again. The way to think about this exercise is this. Think about yourself as a weightlifter. Okay? A weightlifter, you don't just all of a sudden start lifting weights to get your biceps looking like this, you know, I'm just kidding. You're not gonna like start lifting 50 pounds to get a big bicep. What you're going to do is you're gonna start small. You're gonna start with like a 5-pound weight. And you're gonna do that until that becomes super easy. And then you would eventually start adding weight to it. Oh, let's do 10 pounds now. And then after a period of time that starts to get easy, then you go 15 pounds, 20 pounds, etc. Until you're up to like Arnold Schwarzenegger size. You're like, oh, 300 pounds per bicep, right? Okay, so the idea for this is that if you slowly work at it, right, you're like lifting a 1-pound weight the first time you do it. And you're gonna do that for a while until you'll just naturally, instinctively be able to add 2 pounds. Okay? And then you can start adding more weight to it as you progress. But you'll find if you do this over and over again repeatedly, that strength, the ability to be strong with it, comes very naturally and comes very easily to you. And that's the whole point of it, is that now you will have trained yourself how to sing softly up there when you need to. And you'll also be able to go, oh, won't you stay? Right? You'll be able to do all that kind of stuff, the whole range of loudness, if you practice little by little each day, all right? There's always more than one thing going on with everything I teach. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in your next lesson, and let me know how the falsetto slide works for you. If you're not already a subscriber, please sign up for my YouTube channel. I'll be putting out videos very often nowadays, and I look forward to maybe having you, I'll see you soon. All right, bye.